In this video, we are going to unpack why your content still is not making money even if it's good. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Thato Rampedi, owner of the influencer marketing agency Rampedi Media, who is shooting currently in my studio, and I've been doing this since 2017. I am obsessed with creating content, obsessed with building brands, and even more obsessed with helping young people make money online because, quite frankly, it's our turn. I have been doing this for the longest time, like I just said, but I now have such amazing achievements. I have over 7 employees and I pay over 15 people every single month. These are shows that are on my network, people that I know that work closely with me. And I've helped many content creators go from 10,000 Rand a month to 100,000 Rand a month. And I've helped even more content creators build reputable brands that help them make money almost every single day. This video is going to help you skip so many years. So if you guys do not understand what you're about to do, get a pen and paper because I'm going to help you do and follow actionable things, like actionable steps to actually help you win. I watch so many videos like this online and I'm like, these guys are actually selling dreams. People need to speak about things you can do the same day or the next day to help you grow. So today we're unpacking why your content isn't even making money. I've got a whole bunch of notes here because I don't want this video to be long. I want you to come here, watch for 10 minutes and then go spend an hour executing what I have taught you. That is my mantra. I will never watch a video, then watch another video, then watch another video. That's just you wasting time. You watch one video, and then you spend 3 times the time trying to action out the length of that video. Otherwise, you just want to be a professional student, and that's not on. So let's get into it. Section 1, the hard truth, because I'm going to read my notes as they are to you. Okay. So a lot of you guys are posting for validation, not for leverage. Now, listen to me. You're posting to get likes. You're posting to be seen. You're posting to have finally made it. But getting 1,000 likes, 10,000 likes, 100,000 views, that's not you making it. That's just you posting for validation. What you need to be doing is creating content to create leverage. And we're going to get into that a bit later. Number 2, you guys are creating content that brands actually can't use. Like I was actually interviewing one of the biggest agency owners in South Africa, REA. I struggle with his name all the time. And he was like, these girlies keep doing the same thing. They go to these different restaurants, they take photos, they're in their dress, they're showcasing the food. They're creating content that brands can't use. These people have people like Disney Plus, KFC, people who want people who do what? Create content, not post on Instagram. So what you need to start doing is creating content. I mean, I'm going to name drop some people who I think are phenomenal content creators. I think her name is, I know her name. I can't remember her name. Tammy Ndwanya. How do you say Tammy's name? Ndwanya. Yeah, but Tammy is a phenomenal content creator. Thato Rampedi, Rampedi, Sihle Moya, amazing content creators because we don't just take a photo or take a video. We tell a story. We focus on the first 5 seconds. We then build the story, we make it go, and then we give people validation. So stop creating content brands can't use because you need to understand which brands you can plug into your content. I mean, my brother right now, he's an amazing content creator. He's creating comedic content. And I said, bro, you can't just keep making content to make people laugh. You have to clearly service these people and give them this thing. So now we've looked at his brand. If you go to his TikTok, you'll see that like he now really focuses on movie reviews. So now we're trying to put him into the movie space, the film space, so that we can attract brands like Netflix, Showmax, brands like DSTV, international brands, Hulu, because we know that if he can get a contract with Netflix for a year, he's almost sorted because he will have an audience that people know this guy's funny, but he also tells the truth about movies, right? Very, very important. And then thinking followers come before systems. So a lot of people get lucky online and you see them get lucky and you see them continuously get lucky, but they're not making any money. And the biggest mistake with people is assuming that if this person has 100,000 followers and they're averaging 50K views, that they are making money. A lot of influencers in South Africa aren't making money. And the problem is their content and their systems, right? You need to design your content in a way that allows for people to consume you, for brands to see where they can place themselves in, and for people to keep coming back to you. It's all about trust and community. So those are some things you guys need to stop. So now we're going to hop into the second section real quick. How brands actually look at creators. I feel like the moment you understand this, that's when you can actually design content that wins. And guys, I'm not here to tell you to do what your passion is and to do what you love. No, we're here to make money. So if you want to make money, you're going to follow these steps to make money. I don't care about you wanting to post X, Y, Z. If it's not within your strategy and your system, cut it out because this is a business. Because you want to make money like a business, right? If it's a hobby, make money like a hobby. But I help my students make money like a business. So let's operate like a business. Brands don't buy creativity, they buy predictability. Now, this ties into so many things like your niche and what you're known for. But guys, if a brand wants to work with me, they need to know why and they need to be able to predict what I'm going to post. For the longest time, I had this agency Tilt, and I actually interviewed the guy like I mentioned earlier. The ladies there would say, Thato, bro, like, we don't know we don't know what you're going to do next. Like, one moment you're doing fashion, one moment you're doing like cooking, then you're on a podcast. Like, we actually don't know what you're going to do. So now when it's time for us to place influencers within specific brands, we don't know if you're going to fit because one week you might be doing fitness. So brands do not like creativity. You can be as creative as you want, but make sure that what you're creating and your creativity, it's predictable, bro. Like, make sure that people can know Tato's definitely going to post a podcast on Tuesday about wellness, guaranteed. Simba's going to drop. He's going to post a video about entertainment, guaranteed. Do you understand what I'm saying? So brands do not care about creativity. They care about predictability. And I hope that sticks with you, bro. Okay, the next one. One of the most important things, and that's how you get repeat customers. You're going to get to a point like I did where I was creating content, absolutely in love with vlogging. This was back in 18. And I got a brand that said, yo, bro, I had like 5,000 subscribers at the time. That's when YouTube was the biggest thing. And I had this brand, I'll even say the name, it was Joburg Day. And why were Joburg? They're like, yo, bro, we'd love for you to come in. Mind you, influencer marketing in 2018 is not a big thing. So this was huge at the time, and also put into consideration inflation. We'd love for you to come to this event. We'll give you VIP treatment. We'll call you an Uber. We'll get you transport, give you food. We're thinking about giving you like 5,000 Rand. I was like, what? I'll do that shit for 2,000 Rand. And that's what really opened my eyes towards, being able to make money. But my point is, the reason I was able to go from that Huawei Joburg Day to then working with KFC to Disney Plus to Lenovo to these things because I was professional, right? Brands want creators who show up on time, deliver clean content, and understand their campaign goals. And Bali and I literally spent an hour plus looking at the brief, looking at instructions and saying, okay, cool. It's due on this day. They're trying to communicate this message. These are the skills that they're trying to get. Okay, they want me to use this type of wording. And we behave like professional because we want to be paid like professionals. So if you want to have repeat customers and you go through the journey of getting the first ever campaign and you want more, you have to show up on time, deliver clean content, understand campaign goals, right? Literally, we'll hop into section 3 right about now. So now this is the shift that changed everything, right? I want to tell you guys about the story when I stopped posting randomly. And I think I did this because I have a partner manager at YouTube called Twala. So I work really closely with these brands. I work closely with YouTube, closely with TikTok, closely with Instagram or Meta. And that's because I've proven myself as a leader in the space who is not just here to service themselves, but to uplift everybody around them in the space. And I stopped posting randomly years ago because of this advice. And that allowed for me to build community and for brands to basically predict when I'm going to show up, right? So what I did is that I would post every day. I'd post every other day. I was always just trying to show the world a piece of myself, but I was slowly like dying because I was like always showcasing my life, showcasing my business, showcasing my family, and I was slowly dying inside because I was getting so tired. So I stopped posting randomly and I started posting on dedicated times, dedicated days, and dedicated times. And that changed everything for me. If you guys don't know these channels, but as Majito, a group channel that I grew to 100,000 subscribers in a year, posted every single Sunday at 3 p.m. for a reason. Seated with posts every single Wednesday at 3 p.m. for a specific reason. Tota, just a brand I used to manage, did the exact same thing. And that's because we're trying to be predictable, but we're also trying to gain community because brands want you because people trust you. So now how do you improve how trustworthy you are? How do you ensure that the people that are consuming you trust you no matter what? That's by treating it like a relationship and showing up when they expect you. Clear expectation management. So my community knew that 3 p.m., they could expect me to be there. Sometimes I'd be verbal about it. Sometimes I'd be quiet about it. But I knew that they would know. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's when my life changed. Because when that happened, bro, brand deals started flowing in, followers started growing, views went up, experimenting went up, able to hire more people, stopped editing, stopped like, having to shoot myself, invested in gear. Like it changed everything for me, right? And then another shift change that I had to do is that I had to start thinking like a professional. Now, thinking like a professional takes so much time because, I mean, as someone who's never been in the corporate space, you don't know how that even looks like, right? But I think like a professional, I basically think like the person who's going to hire me. And I don't want to say I become a teacher's pet towards them, but I ensure that their life is going to be so simple when they work with me. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's speaking in the language that they speak. So I don't just like, call my clients. I email them and then I ask them for their WhatsApp number. Then I ask them if they prefer their medium of conversation. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm being a professional. When it comes to me finishing a campaign, I'm giving them a report free of hand. I'm not saying, should I give you a report or should I give you screenshots? I'm just doing it because I'm thinking about how to service them better, right? And then from there, trust me, you will start seeing the brands knocking at your door. And when they knock at your door, you need to be prepared to service them, right? And yeah, I don't want this video to be long, guys. Those are the things that I do almost every single day to maintain everything that I've built around me. And if you guys want to work on the most important thing, which is your content, we have the Creator Kickstart, which you guys can get, and it definitely can take you and save you 3-4 years of what I did. I wish I had this thing 10 years ago, because if I had this thing, I would have started creating content earlier, I would have been making money earlier, and I would have skipped so many unnecessary steps. I'll see you guys next week.